It's the similar thing to the human voice, and this is the new 2020 fretless guitar with the triple fretboard, double fingerboard, Wittner pegs, and this one has a very particular combination of woods from the satin back and purple heart, Brazilian purple heart on the sides. It's really like the one of Walter Espada, similar to this here, also made of satin and purple heart, but this time the braces inside are very different, and then also the combination of woods here in the neck, from the Lebanon cedar to the maple in the upper part, and it has a bridge made of satin as well. If you like experimentation and just simply because the sonometer in our musical tonal musical system, the sonometer divides the tone in 9 dots or 9 divisions. 9, and then there are 5 belonging to the chromatic realm and 4 belonging to the diatonic realm. This, for those who do not know, this diatonic thing and chromatic, to put it simple, means when we change the name of the note. For instance, C, D flat, and then that is a diatonic interval, and then D, C, C sharp, because we didn't change name, that becomes chromatic. So in theory there's a small difference there, which here of course we have all the range of even more notes obviously, but here this is the thing, I have to put my marks to start learning how to play it, because I love the thing of challenge, and this is a real challenge, because one is used to play guitar. It's very thankful instrument, but the interesting thing is for those who are studying guitar, and this is ideal. Also, if you are studying how to phrase, sing, and to record for improvisation, and mainly for the melody thing, which is very important because you see in flamenco, it's very rare that Paco did very few bendings there, special bendings. We talk about that other day because otherwise it becomes too long. But the thing is that this here, because in rock they do like this, right? And then sometimes for flamenco, Paco uses it downward, right? Like this, you place other fingers, maybe 3, hit it with 2 or 3, and then get the pitch there before the semitone, right? And this you can do this you can do now here without any bendings because in fact, Paco used several fretless instruments. I will post in the first comment. I will pin the discography links from the discography of Paco, where he used these things like in Almoraman, Viviré, etc. using Arabic lute, and Lucia he used also mandolaud, different things. They created even with Carlos Benavente an instrument called mandolaud. So lute and then different experimenting, because the melody in flamenco actually, basic setting is the singer, and the singer sings this way without having frets there, right? In the voice of flamenco, it has this microtonal thing, or a strange pitch actually coming from the Arabic influence, and it's very useful because you get really good tuning if you practice the scales. You can do this thing along with a video for 40 fretted guitar, someone playing it. If you are in the study program, you have already recordings doing that, and then you can play that again. In fact, my friend Lee Taylor, and thank you very much for many things, how he helped me. Well, great person is really, and I want to thank him especially. But there are only in this club 6 or 7 people here in the school that we got fretless guitar, right? And then this is by experimenting you get to new venues, and because the limitation of the fretboard is too much of the fret. I mean, you have bam bam and then that's it. You have more. If you want in between that, then you need to do special tricks. And in electric guitar, there's 20 million techniques to do that, but in nylon string guitar, there is not such a thing. So it's an important thing. Of course, this is not to play chords, but to play melody, which is very important thing. Because if you play chords, suppose if you have to do this, then each finger is, as we play, we cannot play with this, we play with the other guitar, but we can also, if we are learning, and if you want to do a great ear training, this is the way to do it. Because then you really learn to understand the fretboard. Very, very interesting thing and a magnificent instrument. Many congratulations to AG. And this time they put the frets with wood made of this also Brazilian purple heart wood. Really amazing fretboard, and of course it's also radius. I believe Walters was the first one, and then with the implementation of the neck, things they are doing now, and with the new system inside as well, because now it has a star, kind of a star there in the back, and it resonates very differently. Now they are into the extra light guitars and so forth. So this is Simplicio, but of course you can get even nowadays they will make 7-string guitar. Most extraordinary things. Only in AG you can see these things. From all the scale lengths, 610, 643, 34, then 650 and 660. Four possibilities you have. And then you have cutaway, this and that. Then everything that you need really is there of exotic things. And because with the idea, also a friend had the idea to play the lute, but to play the Arabic lute, fretless thing, and some of them you also may have frets, and then you move them, and you have to have just to start a very good understanding of the tonal system to get any use from there. But for us Westerners, people that live listening world music or jazz or other things here in the West, because with this you could play even Hindu music or stuff that is related to the freedom of the whole note sounding with all the rainbow of harmonics accompanying each chromaticism here. You see, this is just totally other concept. So it's a very interesting thing, and if you're into composition, also I recommend it. If you're into technique, I also recommend it, because you become very aware of where you have the hand. So this is a great thing. Thank you very much, and I see you next time. The beauty of this guitar is very astonishing. Check it out. This fretboard, very interesting thing, and now there's also fretless. That very interesting thing to practice melody, to understand the notes in the fretboard. Your knowledge for the fretboard will go exponentially up. Perfection would just make this neck, and then the inner part.